So in this video I'm going to teach you how to enable a captive portal login page on your access point. So first off, I will open the DNS mask config file using nano and the name of the file. And here on the last line I have added the IP address for the login page. Basically this will redirect any request from the web browser to this IP address when clients connects to the access point. So I'll close this and open the host apd config file using nano and put hostapd.conf. And here I will only change the wireless network name to free Wi-Fi and save the file. Okay, now I'll start DNS mask using dnsmask-c and put the location for the configuration file. And then start hostapd by typing hostapd and put the configuration file. And I will also add -b to run the command in the background. This is useful if you don't want to open a new terminal. And now I need to add the IP address for the WLAN 0 interface by typing ifconfig WLAN 0 and put 192.168.1.1/24. and press enter. Now the next thing is to set up the login page for the access point, and in my case I have saved the files in the home directory. So to find the files I will click on the file manager, and here I have a folder called basic portal. So I will open the folder, and here are the files for the login page. Now let's see how the page looks like by clicking the index.html file. And here you can see a basic HTML login page which will be used to appear when clients try to connect to the access point. Okay, now let's close this, and the next step is to copy the files to the web server directory by going to other location, computer, var www html. And paste the files here. Okay, now the last thing you need to do is to modify the configuration file for the Apache web server and add the rewrite rules. So I already saved the rules in a file here in the home directory, and if I use ls you can see the Apache rewrite file, which I will open using nano and the name of the file. Now here I'm not going to cover too deep about these rules. Basically, these rules will make the redirection for a captive portal to work properly. So you need to copy this and type nano/etc/apache2 sites enabled 00default.conf, and under virtual host paste the code, and don't forget to save the file. Once done with that, start the web server using service apache2 start. Okay, now let's switch to the Windows machine and test the free Wi-Fi network. So I will click connect, and you can see I have been automatically redirected to the login page. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. So in this tutorial I will show you how to sniff login information from the captive portal. So first off, make sure the access point is up and running. Then in the terminal type tshark and set the interface to WLAN 0 and use -w to store the data in a file. So I'm going to put capture.cap for the file and press enter. And now I'm capturing packets on WLAN 0 interface in a file called capture.cap. Okay, now let's go to the Windows machine and connect to free Wi-Fi. And you can see when I connect to the access point, I automatically get directed to the login page. Now let's say I want to access a different web page. So I will open a new tab and type google.com. And you can see I've been redirected to the login page where I need to put the username and the password. So I will type John for the username and put let me pass in for the password. And click login. Okay, so let's go back to the Kali machine and stop the capturing process and open the capture file, which is saved in the home directory. So if I use ls, you can see the capture.cap file. Now to open the file, type Wireshark and the name of the file. And here are the packets from the WLAN 0 interface, which I have captured using T-Shark. Now the next step is to change the filter to HTTP and look for post request. And here is the HTTP post request. And if I go and click on HTML form, you can see the username and the password. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Which is capture.txt and post.php. So let's open post.php using nano and the name of the file. And here is the PHP code. Basically, this code will grab the username and the password from the login form and save it in a file called capture.txt, which I already created. So I'll close this and open index.html using nano and the file name. Now here on form name, go to action and type /post.php. This is the PHP file which will be used to capture the login credentials from the victim. And don't forget to save the file. And then restart the web server using service Apache 2 restart. Okay, now let's go to the victim machine and connect to free Wi-Fi. And in the login form, I will type John for the username and let me in for the password. And click login. Okay, so let's go back to the Kali machine and see if I've managed to capture the login information from the victim. So I will open the capture file using nano and put capture.txt. And here you can see the username and the password. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay, so welcome back. In this video I'm going to teach you how to create a fake captive portal and steal the login information using social engineering. So let's get started. And first off, I'm going to click on the wireless icon from the taskbar. And you can see I'm connected to airport free Wi-Fi. Now let's say, for example, when you connect to this wireless network, you are being redirected to this login page. So let's pretend this is the original captive portal page, which is displayed to the users when they try to connect to the airport free Wi-Fi. Okay, now let's switch to the Kali machine and see how to create an access point with the same login page and similar name. And first I'm going to open host apd config file using nano and the file name. And change the name to airport free Wi-Fi version 2 and save the file, and then start the access point using host apd and put the location for the configuration file. And I'm also going to add -b option. Okay, so the next thing is to create the exact same login page as the original one. So first I will change directory to /var/www/html, and here I will type httrack, and now I need to put the link for the website which I want to clone. So I'll go back to the Windows machine and copy the login page link and paste it here and press enter. This process may take some time depending on how big is the website. Okay, so the next step is to capture the network traffic from the access point. And to do that, I will type T-Shark and set the interface to WLAN 0 and -w and put the file name. And in my case, I will use capture AP. and press enter. Okay, now at this point you can use a deauthentication attack to kick all the users from the original access point and force them to connect to your fake access point. So to do that, I will open a new tab and type aerodump ng WLAN1 mon. This WLAN1 is another wireless adapter in monitor mode, which I have attached to the virtual machine. And press enter. And now you need to type airplay ng-00-a and copy the MAC address from the original access point and paste it here and put the wireless interface and press enter. And now the attack is running. So let's go to the victim machine and click on the wireless icon. And you can see I'm no longer connected to the network because the authentication attack is disconnecting all the users from the network. So the victim will think there is something wrong with the network and he may try to connect to the version 2. And he will be redirected to the fake login page, which looks exactly as the original one. So let's say he will use Jack for the username and let me in for the password and tries to sign in. Okay, now let's go to the Kali machine and stop the capturing process using Ctrl+C. And to find the login information, I'm going to type -p and the capture file name and press enter. And here you can see the username Jack and the password let me in. So thanks for watching and I will see you next time.